Hello everyone and welcome to your Friday, December 27th, 2024 mini love reading. Oops, not a mini love reading. It is a love-death reading. And let me turn this up. I have 111 hertz playing in the background. It's for ancestral healing and deep spiritual cleanse. Let's do that again. The moon reverse wanted to fall out of the deck there. I feel like it's like you know something needs to be done, you're looking at something, but you don't want to fully look into it quite yet. Okay. The main energy of the reading: your love, your death, their love, and their death. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Oops. Okay. Let's do this again because I realized I had the Eight of Pentacles sitting completely out of the deck. So let's just do a couple more hair shuffles. As I started laying them out, I'm like, something doesn't feel right. But I wasn't sure why, and then I look up and I noticed a card was out of the deck. Take two. Main energy of the reading: your love, your death, their love, their death. Okay. Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. All right, everyone. So we have the Two of Wands as the underlying energy in the reading. With the Two of Wands, I typically get the sense that, there's definitely looking to the future. This card speaks to long-term vision. But while the character in the card is looking off into the distance, for me, I notice it's hard for me to miss how they're holding the world in their hand, but yet they're still looking off into the distance. The Two of Wands is about planning, first steps, making decisions. It also speaks to leaving comfort and taking risks. The Two of Wands card means that you are beginning to envision your objectives and long-term goals before you set out to achieve them. Upright in love, this talks about setting romantic goals, making plans in love. You may be planning a future together with someone at this time. In summary, the Two of Wands revolves around making decisions. You are either satisfied with your current knowledge, or you will make decisions to move forward, and take risks. Yeah, so just for me, what I'm feeling in the energy is you may have the world to me is like, you may have this love in your hand, but you're still looking off into the distance. So I feel like at this time, this is a feeling of, not being satisfied, okay? But let's dig in here a little further. And we're going to start with the Knight of Cups. I'm just taking a look here, 2 major arcana in the main spread. And then we have 2 swords cards and the Cups card. So the Knight of Cups we have as the overall energy in the connection. The Knight of Cups represents romance, creativity, and beauty. This card is a sign that you may be moving forward with the creative project that you've intuitively felt compelled to manifest. Upright in love, this speaks to romance, attraction, flirtation, being in love with love. This can also speak to having unrealistic expectations of love. This card can also serve as a reminder to be vulnerable and express love to those around you. Although it can feel scary to bare our soul, this bravery will allow for greater intimacy and connection. Yeah, I'm looking here at the imagery. I do really feel like, we'll get as we get along into the reading, I'll break it down more, but I am getting, more of a feeling that it's like you want to bare your soul, and this is your cup here that you've protected, and I feel like your cup is full at this time, but I'm feeling that you feel a sense of fear in bearing your soul, or in trusting this person because perhaps you've been hurt in the past. So that's all right. Let's take a look at your love, okay? And we have the King of Swords in the upright. Upright in love, the King of Swords speaks to having high standards in love. The King of Swords is also a reminder to bring objectivity and clarity of judgment to a situation in your life. It may require taking time away from the challenge at hand to develop a different perspective. The King of Swords tells us not to be too rigid or make decisions based on assumptions. So inform yourself as much as possible before jumping to any conclusions. But I feel like, what you bring to the table is you're able, you have, you can control your emotions, and you've done the work to get to this point. You're disciplined, you have integrity and morality, you have high standards, and that's what you bring to the table in this connection. You're reasonable. This also, you may consider yourself as a serious person, or maybe people have told you, you're really serious. And I feel like I get that here, with the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups here, is because, you have such high standards in love that I mean, again, I feel like this energy here of the Knight of Cups, it's like you just don't want to deceive or disappoint yourself. You want to make sure that you're making the right decision. But again, as the King of Swords mentions, it may require taking time away from this particular energy to contemplate on it, to reflect on it. Your Death card came in here as the Justice in the upright. So, just, I mean, this is you, okay? Like holding up a sword in one and another sword in the other. It's like you're guarded, or not even guarded, but you're definitely, again, with the high standards, you just want to ensure that you're balancing your life, But let's take a look more into it. The Justice card speaks to karma, accountability, truth, honesty, cause and effect. So what could be the death of this connection, or take it, how it resonates, but what could lead to the downfall with this card is if your actions, and you're going to have to reflect on this, if your actions have caused pain to others, this card serves as a warning to take responsibility for your actions and make amends. So just ensure that, how you're operating in this current connection here is, to ensure that you're being fair, So yeah, guys, I mean, again, it's just really making sure that you're taking, responsibility for your actions, okay? And make amends if you've caused pain to anybody, especially the person in this connection. We're going to go over to their card now, and they have the Star. So this is their love card. So what do they bring to the table? I mean, they're just very optimistic about their love life. So they bring optimism, hope, inspiration, renewal, healing, rejuvenation, and faith. The Star card brings renewed power and strength to carry on with life. It shows how abundantly blessed you are by the universe, as evidenced by the various things around you. So, very beautiful card. I just feel that this person that you're dealing with now, or that's in your energy, I mean, yeah, they're a very positive and optimistic person. And again, I can't stop looking at these two cards. I feel like, yeah, your person's just very optimistic about their love life. They're pouring into their own cup. I also feel like they're pouring into, they're pouring into this connection as well. And you're hesitant over here about coming and bringing your cup and dropping it into the, you know what I mean, and mending it here with this energy. All right, let's take a look at their Death card. And for that, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is this is their death card. This is what could lead to the downfall of the connection. So, it seems while they have a optimistic view of their love life, it doesn't seem that they're I don't know whether you've seen these qualities in this energy of the person on your mind or if they're already here. But the Queen of Swords in reverse speaks to, manipulation, cruelty, deceitfulness, being unforgiving or malicious. But the Queen of Swords reversed often indicates that the asker has been allowing their emotions to overtake decision making. Reversed in love, this can speak to trauma, toxic relationship, manipulation, and cruelty. This card can also suggest that the asker has been isolating too much, so I feel like that's a cue or like a clue, if you will, to if this is your person. I mean, if you feel like they've kind of been isolating a little bit more. But with the Star card here, I feel like you haven't really seen that side of them, but you almost feel like it could maybe be there, like hidden behind this exterior of just positivity and love. I feel like you've sensed something in them, or if they've displayed something that perhaps has you, in this Two of Wands decision of like, well, yeah, I may have a current love connection right now, but is that the path that I'm meant to take? So all right, let's get an advice card here to end the reading. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, guys, I mean, with the Page of Swords, I feel like what I'm getting right now is more so like, stand your ground. That was totally my stomach growling. So this is just, an advice card. Yeah, what I was saying earlier, though, what I'm getting just by the feeling and seeing the card is like just to stand your ground. The Page of Swords represents communication, so just communicate, your wants and wishes. Upright in love, the Page of Swords speaks to a lack of emotional intimacy. That could very well be why, you're hesitant, is because while they seem like they're emotionally abundant, or there's something I feel that there's a lack of something, and you feel that so you're guarded right now. You're guarded, and you're in contemplation right now. It may behoove you to contact a professional consultant for help in order to make a decision. Carefully weigh the pros and cons as well before signing a contract. So if that happens to resonate with you, I just keep that in mind. Let's see if we can get any more, just any other indication of this person, with the Star and the Queen of Swords. Like, Is there anything else to know about this person? Or any other clue we can get? Let's see what fell out here. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they're spiraling out of control a little, in that it's like they're trying to control something they can't. So the Four of Pentacles speaks to overcoming jealousy. So perhaps what I was just saying, what I was feeling earlier, perhaps this speaks to that. Yeah, the reverse Four of Pentacles reminds the asker to let go in any area of their life where they have been trying to overly control an outcome. This could include holding on to unresolved situations with people, anxiety over finances, or possessions. This could also speak to, if it resonates in your situation, they're in the process of releasing past lovers. Perhaps you and this person both, or this person, like if they just kind of got out of something pretty recently. When reversed, the card reminds us not to put too much emphasis on the material side of life. So it would help this person to importance on the gratitude. So yeah, guys, I just feel like, this person, if you've seen it, that they have they put too much emphasis on the material side of things, or that they have an excessive attachment to their positions, or to certain possessions, or to certain possessions, that's just another indicator for you. But anyhow, I will see you on the next video.